Alright, it looks like we are live. Alright, we got our standard gold controller here. Let's restart this. Alright, this one's going to be a controversial one, because this is a collection of arcade games, except for one of them here. None of them have an ending. I'm going by the rules of John Sohl, the guy who created Astrosmash, the games during that period. Now he says you just lose, but with a higher score. So that's going to be the goal: is get the high score, beat the default scores. Oh yeah, you could save the scores. That's one thing that the reviewers say: you couldn't save the scores, but you just need a control pack. And now we got 6 games here. Oh hey there, Albert. Namco Museum 64. Now this one doesn't have all the extras and shit. Here's 6 games. Let's see. There we go. Start at the main menu. You got some different options here. Got the full screen, medium, and small. Hey there, E-King. We'll stick to normal. Startup mode, it's just like the arcade. Now it seems this isn't emulation, it's more of a port. So I haven't felt any input lag. That indicates its support. And with the pole position there, it's definitely different from the arcade version. So there's changes, like it doesn't have the ads for cigarettes and beer in it. They changed it to something else. And the title screen is different. In the arcade it said Fuji Speedway, but here it's the Namco circuit. We'll come back to the credits at the end. Oh. Thanks, Albert. Here we go. Alright, these 6 games, we've got Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaxian, Pole Position, and Dig Dug. I guess we'll go in order. Alright, just like in the arcades when we start them up. Alright, character Shadow, nickname Blinky, Speedy, Bashful, Pokey. Now I was looking at strategies to this. It seems like Shadow, that's the one who goes straight after you. Let's see what the hell were the things. He's the most dangerous one. And there seems to be like 2 modes. There's the chase mode and hide mode. It seems like there's different sectors for the 4 when they're in hide mode. When they're in chase mode, obviously they come after you. Let's see what the other ones do. I forget. I just remember he's the most dangerous when he comes after you. The blue comes tries to go ahead of you at a diagonal or some shit like that. Billy Mitchell. Yeah, the controversy with that fucking guy was that he used emulation for Donkey Kong. Now it seems he can do it, but for some odd reason he's a pain in the ass with getting the proof. That's what I heard. But I don't think he was the first one to get a perfect game. It was somebody else. I think it was Dave Race was his name. Well, I'm not 100% sure on that. But I don't really like Billy Mitchell because he fucking sues people because he doesn't like what they say. But he tried to sue Cartoon Network because there was what's it called, the regular show sort of parodied him, and they sue him, and he lost. Anybody who knows about the First Amendment, of course he's gonna fucking lose. Pac-Man with a trackball. I don't believe I've ever seen those types of arcade machines. Into his restaurant plenty of times. Good wings. Oh yeah, I think you were talking about that before. Yeah. Alright, well, just like the arcade, you gotta insert a quarter, but here we have the you just gotta press the right C, but before we do that, also press start. Brings up the other options here. Tips. Watch for Pinky. Blinky chases. Pinky ambushes. Inky scares easily. Clyde isn't smart either. That's tip 1. 5 tips. 2. Use one-way paths near Ghost Box. Ghosts can only travel in one direction. Use them wisely. Pac-Man can make sharper turns when ghosts are near him. Pac-Man will travel faster when there are no pellets in his path. Use those. Yeah, I heard about that. It's like when you take turns, it doesn't have a frame of animation, so it's faster taking turns. Fruit treats appear when Pac-Man eats a certain amount of pellets. Munch these for bonus points. Power pellets will allow Pac-Man to eat the ghost. He will also travel faster when the ghosts are blue. That's all the tips. Now the settings. Dip switches like in the arcade. We'll just keep it on the standard. We can bring it up to 5. Bonus extra life at 10,000. Volume. Yeah, very basic, like I said. The other collections, like on PlayStation, had more behind-the-scenes shit and all kinds of things. D-pad works for me. I'll sleep in an hour, but good to be here. Well, I'll probably be done in an hour, because this isn't going to take long. As you can see, there's the goal is to get the high score, and for 3 of the games, the high score is 0, so just play and you win. Like I said, these arcade games didn't have an ending like this one right here. The programmers didn't expect anyone to get to past 255. After that, it glitches, and the final level is 256. That's where the right side fucks up. It's basically because of the 8 bits. And you see games, the magic number is 255. Sometimes that's the highest number for like items and shit like that, because it deals with 8-bit. That's as high as it goes. So if you go past that, then it'll start glitching. It doesn't know what to do. The one guy says it's an integer overload. So when you get to 256, it fucks up the right side of the screen, and you can't go further than that. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, you can get a perfect game. It's like 3,600,000 something or other. You can look that up, but you can get a perfect game where you eat all the pellets and eat every time you get the power pellet and eat all 4 of them. You'll get all those points, but yeah, there's no ending. That the programmers didn't have like a loop. It doesn't loop around back to 0 and keep going. It crashes. That happens with a couple, I think, except pole position. Elvira. I think I'll be done within an hour. D-pad is what I'm going to be using. It seems to work better for me. Remember, the arcade sticks aren't analog like this. It's basically like a D-pad, a stick on a D-pad. There's only 8 directions as opposed to 360 degrees and different variations of speed. But, alright, there we go. Oh yeah, the strategy, it's like you gotta take a certain path. I didn't learn all the patterns, but the safe area is right here. If you go up, they can't get you. I'll probably demonstrate that during the gameplay. Press A button. Oh, hey there, Emerald. Oh, more people came in. Hey there, Arioka. You have all the Namco museums for the PlayStation. Never tried the N64. Yeah, as Neo Turbo Maniac did some reviews on those. He's really into the old arcade games. Yeah, I was looking at them, and the PlayStation version has more extras behind the scenes, the ads, and what have you. This is very basic, the N64 one. It sold quite well. It was a budget game. I think it's sold for like $30. I don't know. It's definitely less than the average game, so that's why it sold so well. Anybody in a store or parents say, "Oh, that one's cheaper. Let's get that one." So this was the 27th best-selling game on the system. Yeah, the standard games were like $49.99, whereas this one was like, I think, $29 or something like that. Definitely cheaper. Yeah, I was surprised it was in the top selling, but because of the price, I can see why. Get the fruit. Pop that cherry up. gonna get you. Oh. No, what's going on there? Oh, see right there. You see how they ran away? They went to hide mode. There's chase mode and hide mode. Yeah, there's different sectors that they run to. The pink one goes into that corner. I believe the red one goes into the upper right corner. When you see them suddenly change direction, that'll be an indicator. There we go. First one. Oh yeah, Drawn Together. That was a hilarious show. They try and cancel it today. Alright, Dr. Nick. Yeah, there's Pac-Man Jr. That one's not on this collection. This one does have Miss Pac-Man, which is really just Pac-Man with a bow. Oh, hey there, Darius. Doing good. Well, actually, not really, because I got kicked off the YouTube partnership program. It's midterms, everybody. It's political. They had to shut me down. The bastards. Yeah, I was just talking about that. This one was cheaper. Brand new was like about half price of the other new games. Oh yeah, the PlayStation ones. Yep, this was the 27th best-selling N64 game. There we go. Yeah, they say start at the bottom. The ones who actually go along this way. Well, they say there's like 3 patterns. Now you're all deep shit. Yeah, try not to stray too far from the power pellets. Eat a dick. Whoa, that was a close one. Wow. And there's 3 cutscenes here. Same with Miss Pac-Man. Not sure if I'll be able to make that. The PS1 Pac-Man games. Never played those. Up there in chase mode. Yeah, the D-pad is pretty good. Yeah, that's why I say to never stray too far from the power pellet. Come get me. There we go. I hate half those games on the Switch. Yeah, the 64, when it works, is pretty good, the joystick. Yeah, now that the times are shorter. Watch this, watch this, watch this. This is the strategy. If you go up that way, they'll never find you because of the way it's programmed. All right, now I'll take some look at the chat. Nothing new here. Now watch, I can sit there all day. They'll never find me. Maybe I can explain some shit. Let's see, they're in chase mode trying to find me. Let's see if they can go back to a hide mode. Let's see. I know the pink one will go up. Yeah, he's going. Now they're in hide mode, going into their corners. Oh! Not all the tricks. Oh, looks like he did get me. But then again, that was probably for the arcade version. Or did they say something like you can 7 vents or something like that? Yeah, like I said, all these other speedrunners and shit don't explain things quite properly. That's what I heard. You could stay there indefinitely if they couldn't get you. Or maybe it's because it's the version I'm using. Like I said, this ain't the arcade, it's a port. I know they changed shit with the pole position. Eat a dick. That was a close one. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. We got the second. Now, supposedly they're not ghosts. They're like monsters or something under the fucking sheets. I don't know why there isn't a white ghost. I'm gonna go down in order. Miss Pac-Man. Thanks, Arioka. All the achievements on the Dig Dug for the 360. Yep, that's just great. Well, I technically beat it because it's all about getting the high score, and as you can see, I got the high score. It started at 0. All I had to do was get 1 pellet very easy. Yeah, that's probably it, because this is a port, not the emulation of the original arcade, so the trick might not work as well. They're going back to their, Fuck you! There we go. Let's see if we can get one more. Can we get the final cutscene? I need to learn the strategies, but I don't know if the strategies will work since this is a port and not emulation of the original. Miss Pac-Man. It's just Pac-Man with a bow. This and the PlayStation ports were the last made. Following compilations on PS2 and Xbox have emulation from the arcade. Thanks, Darius. Miss Pac-Man. I got the fake arcade opening startup. Alright. Maybe I could have got further if I had started on 5 lives. I'll just keep it on default. Tips. Each ghost has certain characteristics. Blinky chases. Is this the same fucking tips? It turns much faster. No dots in the way faster. When Miss Pac-Man eats 70 dots or 170 dots, a special treat will appear. Yeah, the fruit. Each ghost has certain characteristics. Oh, only 3 tips this time. Alright. Alright, we'll see the opening here. Hey there, poor man eats. I have a feeling I'm not talking to the real Darius. Alright, I think that's all that there is for the intro here. Additional at 10,000. I know this one's a little bit different. We got a bow. I remember my sister had the Sega Genesis version. You could, you had turbo mode. You press a button, but that's not here. Fruit. Oh yeah, and the other changes are the levels change up. In Pac-Man, you just have the same layout. This one, I believe, has 4. I knew it. Ooh, close one. This one only has 3 cutscenes, whereas the Super Nintendo had a 4th one, and had the definitive ending. Alright, here we go. We got a different layout here. Yeah, I believe Namco didn't even make Miss Pac-Man. It was somebody else that a fucking ROM hack. And then I guess they took it and made it official. Where you going? They're all chasing me now. You're all leaving. But for some reason, using the D-pad, it slips, or maybe it's just the game itself. It's like you go around those corners. Yeah. I want the pretzel. Fuck you. Oh, that's a close one. Chase mode. Come here. Yeah, my brother has the original Rampage. I might borrow that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck. I got the two cutscenes. Oh, wait. Yeah, alright, we're done with this one. Galaga. You know what? We're gonna go with the first game first. They fucked it up. Because Galaxian is the first game and Galaga is the sequel. Alright, oh yeah. Tips. Alright, there's 7 of them. Beware of the last enemy. When there are only a few enemies left, they will attack with the zigzag or somersault pattern. You can kill enemies easily when they are doing somersaults because they can't fire at you. You cannot launch a missile until the previous one disappears. Kill enemies when they are close. When you kill the yellow Galaxian, the other enemy's attack will stop for the next few seconds. Kill tough, violent enemies during this time. Even if you are about to collide with the enemy, move to left or right and shoot them down. Before killing the boss, kill both his escort ships and gain 8,000 points. Kill enemies quickly. If you take too long to destroy the formation or there are only a few enemies left, they will start attacking very aggressively. Alright, we can change it to 5 bonus points. Bonus gallops at 5,000. Now the ship looks like the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek. And they move like fucking space invaders, but they don't come all the way down to the bottom of the screen. They just come out of formation. Yeah, I think this is the oldest game on the compilation, 1979, I believe it is. Oh, you bitch! Going off screen like that. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, I don't really like this one because you only got one shot and it takes so long to get through all these waves. The next game is better. You got 2 shots on screen at a time, unless you get the double ships. And then you got 4, well, a double shot, 4 at one time. Oh, God. And you got an extra life. Oh, got me cornered. Too bad I can't fucking go off screen like they do. Cheap motherfuckers. Remember, this is an arcade game. It's made to eat your quarters. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the original arcade games had a long screen, so it doesn't match up with a regular TV. So that's another indicator that this is a port and not a emulation of the original arcade games. I believe all the stats would be on the screen, overlaid, if I'm not mistaken. Instead of off to the side like that, and they put it over there, so there's a much empty space. Yeah. Well, got the high score, so don't need to do any more of that. Now, Galaga now has a default high score. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I did see Pixels. I saw that in theaters. Yeah, when there was a little girl there, she noticed Q*bert, and I was wondering, how does she know Q*bert? That's a more obscure video game character. And I remembered the other movie that came out just a couple years ago, Wreck-It Ralph. Q*bert was somewhat of a prominent character in that movie. So, there you go. That's my experience at the movie theater there. Yeah, the sound effects are pretty good on that one. Oh, I didn't hear that. Bruce Willis got fucked up by the fucking, the shot. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, he's got that fuck. Good thing I didn't take that shit. I don't trust. you got a 98% chance of living if you get the fucking virus. So why do you need the fucking vaccine? There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I'll take my chances. Yeah, a lot of people are fucked up. I think some of these celebrities, like the comedians, who probably got killed because of that fucking vaccine. We got Gilbert Gottfried, we got Bob Saget, we got Norm Macdonald. Odd that they're all dying close together, isn't it? I know I'm missing. There was that one baseball player. Alright, now the settings here. We got change the lives, the bonuses. Now this one I like more. I'm used to the NES version. I'm not sure if I ever played it in the actual arcades. I know the one arcade had emulation that had a bunch of old arcade games loaded up on it. It had the fucking LCD screen, not a CRT screen. How fucking cheap is that? Alright, here we go. Tip number 1. As soon as you shoot all of a formation, the next one will appear. Let some enemies live to delay the next formation. If you are all the way in the corner, enemies will trap you. Beware. When your dual fighter takes a hit, it will return as a normal fighter. Challenge stage. Memorize the formations so you know where to go for each set that flies by. If a prisoner fighter is attacked, the fighter will be destroyed. Be careful and aim only at Boss Galaga. Be careful when there are no more fighters left and you're surrounded by a tractor beam, because the game will be over if your last fighter gets captured. Attack Boss Galaga while he's flying. When a Boss Galaga with a captured fighter is attacked in formation, the captured fighter will become your enemy. Wait, what was that? It's attacked in Oh. Forgot about that because I never do that. Alright, there's our bonuses. Yeah, this doesn't look like the big, the long screen. Nice music, better design, ship design. Now you have to have, see those the Galaga bosses, gotta have at least 2 of them up there, otherwise the tractor beam won't work. Oh. They won't try and attempt it. Oh! No, we're doing this. Very rarely will I die at the beginning, but then again, we're doing this live and I'm explaining shit. Alright, there's our high score. We gotta beat 20,000. Not too hard. Now I'm trying not to get all the Galagas. So I want that double firepower. There you go, track the beam. Yeah, you want to get captured so you get double firepower. Fighter captured. Yeah, don't shoot them immediately. Don't hit your ship. There we go, now we got double firepower. Watch me lose it immediately, because we're doing this live. Oh yeah, this one has 2 kill screens. I gotta explain that, the other guy was saying. I forget, you're ranking at, I forget the exact thing. It's like, the one kill screen is that you can still play and shoot, but none of the enemies come down. And of course, the more traditional kill screen is it glitches out and fucks up. Yeah, you want to get these enemies before they go into formation. Get them as soon as they come out. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, you piece of shit, cocksucker. Usually I am able to hold onto it longer. I mean, it's so easy to kill the Galaga bosses, so you have none to... We're at the bonus stage. Now just stay in the center if you had both fucking ships. I ain't gonna get the extra points. Yeah, I gotta get 40 hits. Oh, you piece of shit. Come on, tractor beam. It's all about getting the double ships. Fuck you! Well, we got the high score anyway, so... Of course, when I go live, it's the worst fucking performance. Well, it doesn't matter. I already got the high score. Don't want to get in there, I'll die. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Got the high score. Now let's put in our initials. 47% shots fired. Now let's go to the, Alright, now we can put in our initials. Alright, hitting left and right on the, control. There you go. Now you know it's me. Silver Wings. No, we'll go with Dig Dug. We'll say pole position for last, because that one actually has an ending. Hey there, Lenny. Just 2 more games. There we got 5 tips. Master pumping. I bet he is. This will help you survive the enemy attacks or keep them positioned when you use a rock to kill them. Ooh, it said kill, not destroyed. You can get big bonus points by killing as many enemies as possible with 1 rock. Dig a tunnel under a rock, then group the enemies by pumping them a little, then drop the rock. Pump enemies through thin walls, and you can pump enemies from the path on the other side of the thin wall. A vegetable treat will appear if you drop 2 rocks. Ooh, you can change difficulty screen scroll. We'll leave everything defaulted. Alright, let's check out the little title screen there. Yeah, there are a few good games on this one. Now this one I actually got to play the arcade thing. I played it at the car repair shop. They had the coin box open, so you can just press the button and play it for free. Probably Gex. I'm almost done with all the games that I have left. We got Gex, Extreme G, Harvest Moon, and then Indiana Jones and Goemon 2. So only 5 games left. Then I'll have to start buying more. But I'll probably borrow my brother's games, his N64 games. I know he's got Rampage. He's got a couple of car games. Then I'll have to buy more. Kirby, I already did all the Kirby games. So yeah, you can just check that out on the list. I got should be down in the description. I should have already have it up. The link to every game that I've beat so far. Kirby's one of them. Yeah, I got 82 games. All right, we got to beat 10,000. Bruce Willis is Dig Dug. Now, Neo Turbo Maniac, he got to the kill screen on this. I've never got to any kill screen. But then again, I don't like games without endings or a goal. Not much motivation to get the high score. So a lot of times they don't save the high score and shit. It resets when they turn it off. Oh, didn't know that. I thought I always stayed up. The more you know, kids. You know what? See, I don't like that point. So you always gotta do something fucking stupid. Alright, what's when you move? I guess when I started to pump. What a brutal way to kill them. You put an air pump in them until they fucking explode. Now, was the original arcade, did that have scrolling, or was it, had the whole thing on a long screen? Yeah, see, I just fucking pump the fuckers. Fuck that noise about going for the fucking rocks. Convoluted way to fucking kill them. See, that's how I get fucking killed. Alright, now the last one runs to the top. Oh yeah, that's right, there's more Pac-Man games on the N64. Ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, I'm off at the past. Oh yeah, the music only goes when he moves. Oh yeah, that's right. If yeah, I go for the top one, so takes longer to escape. Well, the last one. Well, we got the high score. Oh, there's 2 of them. Tricky bastards. Oh, you fucking piece. Well, didn't get too far on this one. YouTuber Maniac might be disappointed on this one. High score. Go for the world record now. Fuck you. Yeah, I forget what the perfect game is. I'd consider that under 100%. Going for yeah, the perfect score. Now we're just doing what John Sohl said. You lose, but with a higher score. Got the highest score here on the machine. Last one, the only one with the actual ending and goal. Like that, but without pumping. See ya, poor man eats. Yeah, almost took an hour. This one I might have to restart. Namco circuit on the arcade. It said it would say Fuji Speedway in the middle. Game over. Tips, 6 of them. Getting started before you start, shift into low gear, step on the gas, and change gears at 160 kilometers. When you're accelerating, try to keep the car going straight. Don't turn too sharp, stay in the middle of the road. If you turn too fast, you'll crash and lose precious time. Learn to brake. Never use the brake. Just release the gas. When you hit the gas out of a turn, you must learn where and when to enter each turn. Even professional drivers must do this. Try to downshift into low gear or let off on the accelerator to slow down. There's one sharp turn here. I usually just let go of the gas. I know some other guy who shifts into low gear and then shifts into high gear, but okay, there's only 2 gears here, just low and high. No 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. When approaching traffic, try to drive between them by positioning the car in the center of the track. Beware of cars change lanes. Alright, that's all the tip settings. Well, they go normal. That's what I practice on. Qualifying time. We'll have the 4 laps, extended time. Gas, brake, shift up, shift down. I just use the R button. I watch that a little bit. Wasn't Gex in that golf game on PS2? I'm not sure. I don't recall. Might be. And this one I might have to do a couple times. The high score, if you get to the finish line, the main goal, you'll be well over the top score right there. You get like at least, I'll have like 55,000 points. Nobody's on, well, no names on the scoreboard, but they have the score right there. Yeah, like where the hell is it? That's the turn, the fucked up turn right there. One guy shifts gears. I like to release the gas. What the hell is going to talk about this score? Basically, first you do a qualifying lap. That puts you in the position where you want to go. Is in the title of the game, the pole position. That's the best one. Inside track, first in line, so nobody's in your way. So you'll more likely finish the race. The 4 laps. This is more about surviving than beating the other cars. As you can, nowhere does it say what position you're at. Now it tells you how many cars you pass, but they don't say like you're in first and whatnot. That's why I say it's more about surviving, getting to the getting done with the 4 laps before the time runs out. Well, anyway, here we go. I just noticed that it was cut off. It's cut off on my TV and it's cut off on the stream, the screen size. But you can make it smaller. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that, where it's cut off. Because sometimes the fuck is it called? The overscan area. Sometimes you could see it if you didn't have the CRT TVs weren't blocking it. Well, the outside blocks it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, I don't know if there's any way to excel faster. I just hold on to the gas. I don't know if you can time it right up or restart. Alright, fucked up. See, explaining things, that's how you fuck up. Qualifying lap. I missed the shifting into 160. Right there, that's when you shift. And never only shift if you crash. That's the only time you shift back into low gear. Try not to turn too hard. Whoops, stay out. Otherwise, you slow down. You just watch that thing and stay on the road. That also slows you down if you're on the grass. Right here's where I let go and then hit the gas. But the pain in the ass is those assholes are right there in your way. So I could probably get a better time if they weren't in the fucking way. Yeah, stay off the grass so you don't slow down. And I believe if you go on the grass, you lose the points. You get points for passing them, and you get points for staying on the road. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to do this again. Never mind. 48 is first place, 49 seconds is shift down. 59 is second place, I didn't get pole position. 60 seconds is third. I'm already in first, even though it doesn't show that. The brake is your enemy, don't use it. Alright, we gotta go around 4 laps. I think you can beat it if you only crash 2 times. We'll find out. The puddles will only slow you down. If any cars in the way, just go into the puddles. Crash and slows you down more. 2 crashes in 2 different laps because you need to go past the finish line to get more time. There we go. Extended time. And it looks like this is the Japanese version because we're using kilometers and not miles per hour. The arcade, US, had miles per hour. And it seems they also had a different fucking version. There was an Atari version. I guess it might be the same thing as the US. So they have different billboards. As you can see, if you're looking at the billboards, you don't see Marlboro or any beer ads in there. I like when they use it at real-world advertisement. Makes it more realistic. Nope, didn't make it that time. See, there's the passing bonus. Here's where we'll have a challenge. I beat the high score, but I didn't get first, so I'm gonna be doing this again. There you know, it's me. I like Galaga, probably the best. Dig Dug is also good. This one's an acquired taste. Yeah, now that I know how to do it, I like it more. Now we gotta do it more. But then again, I'm explaining shit here. So I'm not doing as well. Now, let me know if there's a specific time to come out faster. I just hold down the gas at the start. Oh yeah, in the arcade, the fucking turning sound is much more annoying. It's like somebody fucking dying, screaming. There's where you release the gas. Don't be afraid to go on the outside track if there's a car there blocking your way. Try and stay as straight as possible when you can. Will I get pole position? Nah. Fuck. Gotta get 58 seconds. Elvira cartoon on Friday. Family Matters, Mighty More. Oh, 90s shows. Oh, you can change gears while, even though you're not racing just yet. But then again, I guess in the arcade you can shift any time. That was a physical thing, the shifter. Said digital. And I don't think they had on the arcade version it didn't say high or low on screen because, like I said, it's a physical stick. Electrons move through reality. Fuck, I don't think I'm gonna do it now. Now, you want to get at least second position. Obviously, if you get in pole position, you'll be ahead and a little more leeway. Should I even... Should I... Fuck it. Do it again. Thanks, Arcade Pilot. Yeah, this is the only one with a fucking goal here. Get pole position. Well, actually, that's not required. I can beat it with being in second position. Third is bad because then you got 2 cars ahead of you. But basically beat the 4 laps. See, look at that. As you go in there, you got assholes in your way. Yeah, you could just use the shifter with the R button. Oh, we ain't gonna do it now. Fuck that. Of course, we're doing this live, fucking up. Oh yeah, and again, I look up all these speedrunners and shit. They don't say shit on what's the strategy here. There was one of them, I forget. They were fucking mute. They muted the fucking thing, and I know everybody was pissed off in the comments. I know I was. Explain how to play the fucking game. That's gonna cost me because the asshole's in my way. It's always at that turn they're in your fucking way. Yeah, don't ever shift into low gear until you crash. Let's see position 2. Go back into low gear. And just hold on to that gas. Only release the gas going into that turn, or if there's cars in your way. You fucking piece. See, I can't see him. I can't fucking see him going into that fucking turn. That's the worst. The worst right fucking there in that turn. Should I even try? Should I even fucking try? See, this is why I saved this one for last. You know, I'm going to try doing that shifting down around the hairpin turn. See what happens. Do that guy's technique. Because I'm probably not going to make it anyway. That seemed to be better. Shifting into low gear, going into that turn, then going back to high gear. Oh. I'm glad somebody noticed that. There we go, Namco. Now we got it right. Need the NegCon control. I've never played the 360 collection. Go over the shift when you make those turns. Yeah, I was watching somebody else. Yeah, what he did, he was shifts into low. I usually just release the gas, shifts into low, then shifts into high once it gets past that billboard. Now we'll try it again this time. Again, I couldn't do it that well because that car was in the way, always at the angle that I needed to be in. These fucking piece of shit cars. Yeah, I got a worse time doing that shit. Now we gotta do that again. We gotta at least get second. I ain't doing that again, just releasing the gas. Yeah, I keep looking online for these experts to explain things, but they don't explain shit. Or don't explain them well when they do. See, look at that. I had to keep the gas released, because that asshole was in my fucking way. This is a qualifying lap. There shouldn't be any assholes in the way. Oh yeah, I'm just tapping left in the direction. I don't hold it down. 58. Second. Yeah, you touch them, they blow up. It's like they're made of nitroglycerin. Boom. Watch out for those billboards, they had to be there. Go into the puddle, don't worry about that, because the cars, if you hit them, will slow you down more. Oh yeah, as the laps go on, more cars are on the fucking road. Out of the way, asshole. Oh shit, fucking just went through the puddle. I'll take my own advice. I'm just tapping it. Alright, lap 3. One more lap after this. Yep. Too many cars going into that fucking turn. Oh yeah, all these fucking cars. Use the brake there. Duh. Too many cars. Hopefully this is the last lap. Hopefully I didn't miscount. Yep, there we go. Got it. Beat it. See? The one game with a goal. Get to the end. Survive. Passing bonus. All the cars I passed. As you see, it doesn't tell you what place, but obviously I was in first place because I passed the pole position guy. Yeah, so you know it's me. Game over. Only made a brief gameplay for the PS1 version. Thanks, Arcade Pilot. Thanks, Game Survivor. Yeah, I don't believe I ever played the arcade version of this. I know I played Hard Driving, that arcade game, that old one. I mean, these racing games, it's hard to distinguish them from others. I guess that's, oh yeah, that's one thing they could have done. They could change versions, but Japanese and whatnot. But then again, I guess this is their own thing here, since it's a port, not emulation. And here's our credits. There you go. There's our credits if you wanted it. Bernie Wang. Developed by Mass Media. Namco. Names you can pronounce. Oh, Ken Lobb. Yep, the guy who's they named him after. No, they named the gun after him. The Klob in GoldenEye. Well, that took just a little over an hour. On Friday, yeah. Yeah, usually I don't like to play towards the weekends because everybody's out. Not much of an audience. Most people aren't home watching streams. Only during the weekdays is when peak audience. People are at work watching on their phones. Neo Turbo Maniac announced his collab for the 80s games. Yep. Yeah, I was in that. I did the Turtles games. Speaking of which, I still gotta pre-order the Cowabunga collection. I expect a live stream of that when I get it. Well, they're probably home, but they're probably not gonna spend their weekends watching somebody else play a game. They're probably gonna play it themselves, or they're probably gonna go out and do something. I mean, usually whenever I stream on the weekends, there's not much of a turnout. Most people don't show up. It's usually during the weekdays when everybody's at work and they watch it on their phones or if they have a computer, or listen to it in the background. Yeah, that was pretty easy because the default high scores, 3 of them didn't have them, so just play the game and you already got the high score. Galaga, Dig Dug. The high score wasn't too difficult to do. Pole position had one, but the goal is to obviously survive and get to the 4th lap. I mean, it doesn't tell you what the position you are, so that's irrelevant. I mean, if you're fast enough to survive, I guess you're in the 1st place position. It does have a score though, but that's not as important, which I did do. House of the Dead. No, I didn't. Thanks, Sonny. Star Trek. Yeah, probably. No need to force yourself to play all 6 games for an hour plus without getting a game over. Yeah, well, I'm not good enough. Well, at this point in time, if I really wanted to and really study the games and get the perfect score to the kill screen. Now the kill screen isn't an ending, like I said. They never expect anybody to get that far. That's why they didn't program it to like loop around back to level 1 and continue with the score. It crashes. It's integer overload. 8 bits. It seems like the math can only go up to 255. You go past 255 and go on to 256. That's when things start getting fucked up, and it's like basically level 1 is actually a 0, level 2 is 1, and so on and so forth. So when it loops around, it like fucks it up. You go back, it goes to level 0, but there's like no level 0, so it fucks it up. I know somebody explains it better than I do. It's something like that. Yep. Yeah, final comments. Nothing more to this game. Yeah, the Pac-Man's like 3,000,000 600 something or other. That's to get to the, well, that's the perfect score. I mean, you can get to the kill screen. Yeah, level 256, the kill screen right there, where it's all glitched up and shit, without getting the perfect score. Because you still got, it's like you gotta get all the power pellets and then eat all 4 of the ghost every single time, with every single power pellet on every level. Arcade machines and movie lobbies. Oh yeah. Yeah, my movie theater, I remember that had Marvel vs. Capcom too. That was great. That was the only time somebody ever challenged me in a fighting game in public. I won that one. But usually I stay away from any competitive games in arcades, because some people get violent when they lose. But then again, he challenged me. Yeah, basically, he just came up, put his quarter in. Then we played, and I won. It looks like he didn't know the strats for the Magneto, Storm, and what have you, the loops. Neither did I, but I believe I was Mega Man, Ryu, and Jill. That's usually who I played it back then. House of the Dead remake, you recommend? Arcades and Laundromat, 4-slot Neo Geo, and Galaga-89. I have Galaga-89 for the turbo graphics, but in America, it's Galaga-90. Where the hell is it? Yeah, here we go, Galaga, or was it Galaga-88 in Japan? I forget. There we go, Galaga-90. This one has an ending here. Even before the 2-player fighting era for me. Yep. Well, obviously, when I did that, that was obviously, I think, the year 2000, around there. But I did remember the original Street Fighter in '91. I saw that James Way. Remember that store? I wonder if it's anywhere else in the U.S. still around. Good fight, good night. See you, Game Survivor. Ah, you had that too, the Galaga-90. Played the final stage in Double Dragon, where you fight your partner's second player. Early fighting. Well, the Double Dragon was a beat 'em up, not a fighting. Fighting game is usually one-on-one, where beat 'em ups have other enemies coming out, multiple ones that you take multiple hits to kill. Usually on a, what the hell is it, the 3/4 or a view. Yeah, I prefer the co-op games like the beat 'em ups, but of course with Double Dragon that changes at the end, where it becomes a fighting game almost. Yeah, Die Hard Arcade did that too, but you fight to become the bodyguard of the president's daughter right there. Was it the president or the president of Nakatomi? Whereas Snake Plissken would say, president of what? Final Fight is still some of the hottest characters. I never, well, I did play Final Fight, but I didn't really follow that series. I stuck more to Streets of Rage. Yeah, I played the emulated version of the arcade of that one. Pink and Rose. Or Poison and Roxy was what they were called in Final Fight, the one with the dick. Or Bolt. Or Hermaphrodite. Yeah, the fucking controversy with that, can't hit girls in the game, so they said, oh no, that's a guy. Sega didn't have a problem with that, you could smack the shit out of them in Streets of Rage. Galaga was the predecessor of Galax. I think it was the other way around. The Galaxian's the first one, whereas Galaga is the sequel. Yeah, I've heard about the Sega Genesis Mini 2. I'm not sure what games are on it. Isn't there supposed to be like some Sega CD games on it? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I like Galaga more. That's the better game. Yeah, they had more sequels. I think they had Gala Plus or some crazy name for the third one. And then I think they even had like I think the fourth game, or one of them, it's basically like a ride. You had like multiple people on one of them fucking rides, and you're the turret gunner. Let's see. Thursday. My money should be coming into PayPal, my AdSense revenue. Good thing I still get my money when you cross the threshold before you get kicked off of fucking the AdSense program. I've been kicked off so many fucking times. Those bastards. Yeah, I don't follow their fucking communist politics. You confuse your own games. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Power Stone 2 with that money. I'll see what I have left over. I don't know what game I'll get. Yeah, I'm going for the high-priced games before they go higher. That one's about a $150 game to $200. Try and get it in between. The Nintendo affiliate program. Nah. Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing there. Yeah, because what wasn't there at one time, Nintendo got a cut if you of your profits for playing one of their games, streaming their games. But I think you're probably referring to something else, like fucking they'll send you games and shit to review. Yeah, too bad this didn't have any of the extras here I could be looking at. I know the PlayStation versions had that. Games to review, that was cool. Yeah, I was thinking there was something else. Yeah, the PS1 had the museum. Yeah, there was a couple of them. They had a couple of volumes on PlayStation. This Nintendo 64 only has this one here. 12 Sega CD games, too bad. Games like Popful Mail Snatcher and the 2 Lunars are not included. The Lunar games are on the Japanese Mega Drive, too. I have all those games on the real Sega CD, except for Lunar 2. I should have got that when it was relatively cheap. The other games I got when they were cheap, I got Snatcher when it was not. I got it for like $90. Popful Mail I got when it was like either $60 to $80. Lunar I think was like $40. You can walk around. Lucky I got those when nobody cared. Now Snatcher, I knew that was gonna go up because one, it was made by a popular gaming director, Hideo Kojima. Yeah, he made the Metal Gear Solid series. So I knew eventually people were going to look into his old games and try and buy them. 2, it was the Snatcher was made for a system that didn't too well, thus not many games sold. 3, it's the only English version, so it's definitely rarer. I mean, there's plenty of Japanese language, but that's no good for everybody else, so it's going to be more sought after. Let's see what else was there. Well, I forget. Well, anyway, I just knew that the price was going to go up, and my prediction was right with those factors. So that's why I got it then. Yeah, Popful Mail, I knew that was going to go up. It's the RPG elements, people, that's a sought out genre, and it was anime. Back then in the 90s, early 90s that is, anime wasn't as popular, so not many people bought that game, so I knew it didn't sell that well. As well as the Lunars. It was until 97 when Final Fantasy 7, that's when the genre of RPGs started, everybody wanted them. Well, final comments. I'll shut this down at exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes streamed. We're at 127. So final comments, everybody. Oh yeah, Gex will probably be the next one. Won't need a practice run. I probably won't do it tomorrow. Quick time event games on Sega oh yeah, fuck Road Adventure. There was also fucking Time Gal. What else do they have with quick time events? Oh yeah, the Power Range. Gex 2. That don't have the third one. I have the first one, but that was 3DO, as well as like PlayStation. I think Sega CD. Oh no, excuse me, Sega Saturn. I forget. I know it's definitely for 3DO. I have that, and PlayStation 1. Good and funny music. I've only gave it a once through, so I forget. I didn't really care much for the first Gex. It was too generic with its references. It was much references. It was just like, here's the generic cartoon land. Here's horror land. There weren't, like in the second game, it was more specific things. Reference Titanic, James Bond. Also, I like the gameplay better in the 3D world than the 2D. I just said it. Most likely Gex 2, but don't hold me to a schedule. I always do whatever I feel like. But that's what I'm leaning towards, Gex 2. Alright, 50 seconds and I'm shutting this down on exactly an hour and 30 minutes. Got the voice actor was Dana. Was it Dana Gould? Something like that. I think that's what his name was. Well, the authentication video. I'll look that up for that. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next live stream. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. See you, Arcade Pilot. 1.